Today we're gonna take a look at this officially licensed Sega Genesis wireless controller that you could buy brand new at your local game shop or online, and we're gonna do it right now. What's up guys, Luke back again with another tech showcase, and today we're going to be talking about this little gem. It's the Retrobit officially licensed wireless controller for the Sega Genesis. This is my go-to controller for streaming Sega Genesis games. By the way, I do stream every Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings as The Praying Gamer, link in the description below. But whenever I stream, I like to have a wireless controller. It may just be my OCD to make everything I use wireless if possible, but I just love wireless solutions. And yes, I know about the latency issue when you introduce wireless controllers, but let's just face it, my reaction time isn't gonna break any records anytime soon, and chances are neither are yours. As long as you have a solid wireless controller, you shouldn't notice any lag, and for casual gaming on stream, this works great. But I got a new one here, so let's unbox this puppy and see what it can do. But before we do, if you're getting value here, do me a big favor and smash like. But without further ado, let's get right into it.
Okay, so we flip the lid open and inside of our box is pretty simple. The controller actually comes with this really nice case. It's like a carrying case. Very nice touch from Retrobit. I would love to know what they're trying to say in the top left corner. Maybe if anyone knows, they can maybe decipher that hieroglyph. I would love to know in the comments section. Pretty straightforward and quite elegant. As you can see, it is a officially licensed controller, Sega branded. Comes with a USB dongle for plugging into your PC, PS3, Nintendo Switch, and a whole plethora of other systems, as well as your original Sega Genesis dongle. You could probably plug this thing into an Atari 2600 as well, but I'm not going to test that today. And then, of course, we have the controller as well in our little carrying case, and this one is actually a translucent controller, and as you can see, it is very close to the original. They did add the L and R shoulder buttons just for an extra touch, and you got yourself a rechargeable battery and a micro USB charge plug-in. Pretty straightforward, but pretty awesome. And if you lift the whole lid out, you actually have a little micro USB cable for charging with a nice Velcro strap, as well as a little Retrobit insert ad thing for their other products and stuff. And then you have your manual. Pretty straightforward stuff, basic stuff for a wireless controller. So the first thing that I want to talk about with this controller is its versatility, and it comes with two dongles. One is the original Sega Genesis dongle that you can plug into the original Sega Genesis, and it works great. Or you can use that little USB dongle that we pulled out of the box earlier, and you can plug that into a Sega Genesis Mini, a PC, a PS3, and the Nintendo Switch. So there's many different ways that you can use this controller. And as far as battery life goes, this controller has you covered. It comes with a 500 milliamp hour Li-ion battery, and in my experience, it lasts pretty long, about 10 to 15 hours. And when you run out of battery, you simply just plug in your rechargeable cable into a wall outlet. Recharge takes about 1 hour, and you're back in the game for another 10 to 15. In my opinion, perfect for retro gaming. With retro gaming, latency is very important. A lot of the times we're playing platformers where precision accuracy is of the utmost importance. And with this controller, there is little to no latency from what I have seen. In playing both controllers back to back, I saw really no difference. And I actually went further when I was playing my wireless controller. Now, bear in mind that I had my arms wrapped around a camera while this was happening, but I did end up getting further with wireless controller. And we're not gonna bust out any, Pro Tools and like show you guys like data sheets of latency and stuff. I'm just gonna give you my personal opinion, and in my opinion, the latency issue is really not an issue. It's hard to tell how long these controllers are actually going to last because they are a fairly new product, but in my experience, I found that the Sega Genesis controller is a pretty tough little hombre, going through a lot of like changes in place, moving into bins, and that's where the carrying case really comes in. It ensures that your controller and dongles not only stay together in a nice tight little package, but they also are less susceptible to any kind of physical damage. So I think this thing is going to last for many years to come.
So in conclusion, I truly think that Retrobit really hit the ball out of the park with this one. This controller is amazing for playing Sega Genesis wirelessly, and as we found out, even playing retro/indie games on your Nintendo Switch or PC. This is one of the most versatile controllers on the market, and with it being very affordable, being that you can usually get these for around 40 bucks or so, it's hard to say that you should be using any other kind of controller to play Sega Genesis games in 2020. Or is it? No, I'm just kidding, but this is a pretty awesome controller too. Maybe another review for another day, but that's enough from me. I want to hear from you now. Do you like or do you have the Retrobit wireless controller? Is this the definitive controller to play Sega Genesis games with in 2020, or do you prefer a different controller? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you got value here, do me a big favor and smash like as well as subscribe for more content just like this. And lastly, I do have a Patreon for those of you interested in supporting me. Link in the description below. But until next time, Luke from 8-Bit Plus, signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.